It's Teta time, yeah. Today we're going to be talking about triangular prism. So this right here is a triangular prism. What you'll notice is that the bases of the triangular prism are in the shape of two identical triangles. And then the other three faces are rectangles. So it has 5 total faces. 2 of them, the bases, are triangles that are identical. And then the other 3 faces are rectangles. So to find the volume, it's very similar to a rectangle prism. It's a little different though. So we still do length times width times height, but we divide that by 2 because we're dealing with a triangle. Remember, the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. Well, a triangular prism is length times width times height divided by 2. So let's look at this example. We have a length of 10, a width of 4, and a height of 3. So first thing we're going to do is plug those numbers in. So then we're going to do 10 times 4 times 3, which is, of course, 120, and we're going to divide that by 2. So we get 60 centimeters cubed. Next example, we have this shape. Now, this is still a triangular prism. If you look, the 2 bases are a triangle, and the other 3 faces are rectangles. So this is still a triangular prism. So we're going to do length times width times height divided by 2. So we'll plug in the numbers. So let's say the length is 9.5 inches. The width is 7.5 inches, and the height is 2 inches. So we're going to multiply those numbers times each other, and then divide by 2. And of course, we see that we get 71.25 inches cubed. So what happens if we had to work backwards? Let's say they actually give us the volume and ask us to find something. So this first one, the volume of a prism is 140 centimeters cubed. If the width is 10 and the length is 7, find the height. So let's start by plugging in what we know. Well, we know 140 is the volume, and that 10 times 7 times h would be the length times width times height, and then of course that's divided by 2. So the first thing we're going to do is simplify the top. So 10 times 7 is 70, and then we're going to divide that by 2. So that would be 35h. So we have 140 equals 35h. So now we're going to solve for h. So we divide by 35, and we get that the height is 4. So that's if they had you work backwards. If they gave you the volume, you plug in what parts you know, multiply them, divide by 2, and then you'll divide by that number. So let's recap. A triangular prism is a 3D shape with 3 faces that are rectangles, and the 2 other faces or 2 bases are identical triangles. And to find the volume of a triangular prism, we use the formula: length times width times height divided by 2. So I hope this has helped you with triangular prisms. Tedder time out.